So these events, I think, are a great opportunity to see and discuss and explore good practice with a range of people. My verbatim journey today was really inspiring.
I had no idea what verbatim actually was. I hadn't looked at it. I was just like, this sounds really relevant and exciting. So I came along and it was the best training I've ever been part of and the best day.
I was struck by the amazing energy that it generates, and as Sylvain said, the emotional affect it generates in an audience. But something else I realized today for the first time, I hadn't tried the silent disco version of the project, and actually participating in that and hearing everyone talk at the same time was really interesting. This idea of an embodied experience and a shared experience.
They were talking a lot about, like connecting with humanity or re-engaging with the humanity of the people who are involved around children. I felt like this whole process was just like a really incredible but also really simple way of doing that.
One of the more exciting things for me are about meeting people from very diverse backgrounds and networking, understanding how they approach similar challenges, how they are celebrating creativity in their own work, how they're putting young people in the heart of their practice, often things which are talked about in principle, but so really understanding how that's done in practice, how are young people put at the heart of organizations, what does relationship design look like in practice and in creative expression.
We held a Design Collider, and colliders are ways of beginning to help understand complex problems through working with lots of people, so very participatory.
The thing that I really like about Colliders is the diversity of the people who are in the room, that it's really about celebrating outliers and things that perhaps don't come or are not discussed in other ideation or design thinking approaches. So the challenge today was around care identity and creativity. And there were specifically two elements to that. One was about what are the barriers for care experienced people to participate in creative opportunities, and the other was about how do we overcome those barriers.
So they started with these things and we used them as provocations, and then we helped the community then go into small tables where a series of ideation periods took place, and it ended up with a series of skits, small theatre shows to express what people understood, learnt and developed.
I suppose the most important things we got up to was like in-depth discussions about everyone's experiences and what they have to offer young people as an organisation. I think that was the most important thing that happened today.
So my group was good actually. I think it was made up of lots of different people in the care system, so all having different perspectives of success and failure, of how it had won, how it had been blocked, the barriers, the hurdles, and in some ways how people empowered themselves to overcome them.
I really didn't know what to expect. I understood that empathy would be the kind of the subject of the day, so kind of learning how to bring that to my role on a personal level, but also how to use that to understand the situation, the needs of young people, particularly care experienced and vulnerable young people.
I know that the young people that Iona works with had visited the Big House in London, and this was one of their favourite organisations of good practice.
And then, having quite reflective moments was also really good, rather than constantly thinking about the organisation that you work for or your practice. It was about looking at yourself and how you engage with people.
Yeah, blown my mind a little bit.
I really liked the energy of the whole engagement from start to finish.
I'm not really somebody that likes working in this sort of workshop context, but I actually found it really quite fun.
It was really fresh and I enjoyed that aspect of it.
All of the events for me have been playful, I would say. They've been, if I'm thinking about values, I'm thinking about there being great places in terms of listening, great opportunities to play and explore new things, and really a celebration of creativity, which should be at the heart of the experience. And if you think about those values, then they're also, I think, part of the experience of how do you put young people at the heart of the designs that you're doing.